You know, after read your comment section, I realize you're not one of these Afrocentric nuts. I think if you were one of those Afrocentric nuts, you'll probably have like 100,000 views on your YouTube video. Like I'm sure there are African Americans out there, maybe some Fijians, who love the idea of Samoans and you know having some sort of black ancestry. But seeing that your video is more genetics, now that I've checked it out, I just felt like, okay, I will explain it to you. I don't think you're one of those Afrocentric loonies out there, but I'm just going to tell you so then it can help you understand a little bit more better about what you're trying to say over here. You said it's crazy, you would never touch the facts. Okay, I will touch the facts. Just mad at how I told the story. Oh, bro, the way you told the story, the way you showed the pictures in there, it just thought to myself. I just looked at it and I was thinking to myself, man, this is just like a black man having this stupid fantasy of how of his, how do you call it? Like he's got this fetish for Asian women. He thinks that this is how the creation of the Blasian race came about, which sadly that's not how it happened. Okay, and I'm just trying to tell you the truth, and I will debunk what you wrote right over here. You said right over here that evidence don't lie. 20% to 40% of Papuan DNA shows up what in Samoans? Is this the lie or is this something that the white man told you? Did you ask Polynesians this? Did you ask Samoans if this happened? That we intermix and mix with each other? And just to show how stupid you are, that's why I'm doing these videos. And I'm just going to go all the way to Madagascar, which the people over there are about 50% black, 50% um, African. And I've also found out that there's a lot of Africans over there in Madagascar who are 70% black. But guess what? I found out they are very, very short people. They're the shortest people in the world. There's none of them that are obese, got obesity or big bones. So can you explain that? If you're Blasian, half black and half Asian, and you're not as big as Polynesian, can you also explain even if you're 70% black and 30% Asian, you're still small. You're still the size of a Negrito. And here's another thing that you don't understand. This country over here, East Timor, is part of Papua New Guinea and part of Asia. They're both Asian thing. These people have about 30% Melanesian, 30 like what you wrote, 30 to 40% Melanesian, 20 to 40% Papua New Guinean ancestry, and uh, the rest is Southeast Asian. Okay, and look how she react. You can tell. Look at her face, right? Like, how does she feel about black people? These people. Look, this is what you call 20 to 40%. Look at it. Here. Who does she not like? Let's see. Read. Angola. How come? Why? Why? Tell us.
Why?
See, look
Do
how
you have a
racist
country
they
you
are.
don't like?
See,
Why?
lots of black people, okay? They're hiding it because there are a lot of black people.
I haven't explored all of the other countries.
This is how
They
racist.
don't buy my stuff.
This is what I'm trying to say. How racist these people are, and their racism is so bad that they don't like black skinned people. They don't. These are Southeast Asian. Here's another thing, right? This is East Timor, okay? They are segregated from Papua New Guinea, but just to show you what I'm talking about.
It has two official languages,
Here,
Tetum and Portuguese, though Tetum is generally preferred. Indonesian and English are widely spoken foreign
these
languages,
are
and there are
Papua New
over
Guineans
30
with
local
20 to
languages.
40%
This
Melanesians.
diversity stems largely from the country's mountainous
East Timor,
geography,
okay? Right
which
here.
isolated communities and allowed unique languages and identities to form. Portuguese, of course, came from its colonial history under
So,
Portugal,
yeah, if
and
anyone says
Indonesian comes from its occupation and
Europeans
close
has been
contact
in
with
all
Indonesia.
these nations,
As
not
a
just
result,
Samoa.
many Timorese grow up
But
speaking
so
3 or
many
more
of them are
languages.
still black skin.
Timorese people are among
Look
the
here,
shortest
this
in the
is,
world,
yes, listen,
possibly the shortest,
shortest,
with men averaging about 5 feet 2.5 inches tall,
5 feet 2.5.
the
Okay,
shortest reliably recorded average height for men, and women around 5 feet.
5 feet. You hear
This
that?
is unfortunately largely due to extremely high rates of
So here you go. These are Southeast Asian people who are, and I'm just going to conclude with this video, just to help you out in your video, just to show you that the genetics of the Samoans, Polynesians, are different from those of the Austronesians, from Melanesians and Micronesians. These are different populations. Okay? And what I'm trying to point out is that these Asians, these Southeast Asians that here are close to the Papua New Guineans, and a lot of them, especially East Timor, have 30 or 40% Melanesian blood. So you tell me this. Go show me anywhere other outside of this race who are 30 to 40% Southeast Asian and they got that big gene that you're talking about. Show me, and I will bow down to your black ass and worship you if you can prove me wrong. Okay? That's what I'm saying. The end.